crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
And what is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Blockchain Brew Show. Guys, I'm giving you an early stream today because, later on, T-Square and I actually need to pre-record so that we can premiere a live stream tomorrow and not have to, not have to actually be live on Thanksgiving. So, and whether anyone else watches it or not, we're at least sticking to our commitment that we made, for the channel to be live every single day, no matter what. So there you go. So since that's the case, guys, you guys that are here right now watching this are going to see, I've been playing with LuxAlgo. The indicator, I bought a year of it, and I've been playing with it in the background a little bit before I introduced it on the channel. And I actually used to use LuxAlgo in the past, so I am already familiar with it. I stopped using it because I wanted to make myself learn traditional technical analysis. And let's see. Ban user and delete their comments. Okay. So yeah, that's been my journey with, indicators. I used to use LuxAlgo. I loved it. I still do. I just took some time away from it for a minute because I felt that it would better my own skill set as a creator, as a content creator and a trader, if I made myself learn pure technical analysis without a paid indicator. So now I do feel that I can do both, and so I'm going to I'm reintroducing LuxAlgo into my own analysis and trading, and I'm going to feature it here on the channel. So there you go, guys. This is going to be a short stream, so I'm just going to pretty much get into the technical analysis today and into the charts, and yeah. Let's do it. Let me share my screen here. Okay, so Bitcoin. Okay, guys, so here we are on Bitcoin. And actually, I think that we are going to have a very nice reversal from here, and 80K might have been the bottom. we'll see. But what we're looking at on the daily right now for Bitcoin is that it says up 50% on the week. Don't seem dead to me. Yeah, John, welcome in, John 316, and welcome in, Banana Republic. John 316, or I guess his at handle is X221. I know that he is a crypto guy long term. He's saying, bear trap, bear market, alts are dead. I think he's doing a little bit of healthy jesting and trolling just a little bit. I don't blame him. He took a bunch of profits on Crow, so I would want it to be over as well, so I could reaccumulate. But there you go. Let me throw this on the screen. And so, guys, here's my setup for Lex Algo. Let me take my drawing off of there. And here's the way I would be using this. You have 3 basic features of this. And I will have a link to this coming really soon, by the end of the week. But you have your reversal clouds. Okay, the reversal clouds are the red cloud on top, the green cloud on the bottom. When price gets into the red cloud, it signals a bearish reversal. If price, dips into the green cloud, like we're seeing down here, it represents a potential bullish reversal. Now, the X's along the way, the blue X's to the top and the orange X's to the bottom, they signal a weakening of the trend, right? So right now, during this downtrend, that was a bad drawing of that. During this downtrend here, as the trend continues, each subsequent X signals that the trend is weakening. And so instead of that falling wedge, I'll actually just draw the descending line of resistance. Right, so that's actually, we need to get above, like, a breakout of this trend would occur, somewhere between $95,000 and $97,000. If we come up, then come down, set a higher low, the breakout of the trend could be over here closer to 94K, just depending on how many days we spend. In a matter of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In a matter of 8 more days, the downtrend would sit at about $94,000. Is where you would see that breakout. So on the daily chart, Lux Algo is actually showing an incredibly strong buy signal, and the buy signal just flashed today, right? So it's a good time to be showing you guys this. The buy signal is literally flashing right now. So there's that. And what you have is a bullish engulfing candlestick here. If I were to turn the indicator off real quick, you see that's a very strong bullish engulfing candle, right? It's much larger than the red candle that came before it. And yeah, so let me turn this back on. And so we've dipped into the reversal zone, okay? That's point number 1. Point number 2, we have this bullish engulfing candlestick, but this little signal right here is a Lux Algo buy signal, okay? So we have the buy signal here, and it is not confirmed yet. It'll confirm after the daily close. So we have the buy signal right here. So I have three prerequisites for a Lex Algo buy signal to be legitimized, I guess you could say, for me to put a lot of stock into that buy signal. Hey, what's up, Daily? Welcome in. Yeah, if you didn't already catch, I'm showing you guys a new indicator on the channel. I bought a year's worth of it with some of our commission money. I actually used to use Lux Algo in the past. I loved it. I was switching to a bear chart with only free indicators because I felt like I needed to make myself learn traditional technical analysis. And that's the journey I've been on for the past year as a trader and an analyst. And I just felt like pushing myself to do that would make me better as an analyst and a trader. And so now I do feel like I can do both with some level of expertise, or some level of proficiency, I should say. And so now I'm going to be reintroducing Lux Algo into my personal trading and analysis and into my content creation. So there you go. So I have three criteria for a Lux Algo buy signal to be legitimized, to put a lot of stake in it. Okay. One is that you have to have a buy signal, right? This green signal right here. Number two is that the trend catcher needs to turn green. Okay. And the trend catcher is that red and green line that cuts through all of the price action. So when the trend is bearish, the trend catcher turns red. When the trend is bullish, the trend catcher is green. So there can be some times, I guess it's rare on the daily chart, but there could be, okay, right here, for example, we had a buy signal come in. And with that buy signal, you did get a pump on that day, but it rolled over very quickly. And here's why I would not have pulled the trigger based on that buy signal. You had the buy signal, but the trend catcher was still red. Okay, trend catcher was red. Not only was the trend catcher red, here's my third criteria. The oscillator down here needs to be low, right? It needs to be low because it needs to have room to move, okay? And back here, the oscillator was high down here. And you didn't have, any bullish signal, a green dot or a green arrow right here on the oscillator. So, it's really simple, actually. Like, it's three criteria. You have a buy signal with the trend catcher green and the oscillator low. It's pretty simple. If you go over to this signal right here, again, the trend catcher was red. Okay, now, at this point, right here, when the trend catcher turned green, you could have said, hey, we are still above this buy signal, okay? This buy signal is still in play, and now the trend catcher has turned green. Once the trend catcher is turned green, I look at the oscillator and I say, well, it's actually not low, but it's not too high either. So I could have cautiously taken that trade, and that one would have done about 16% to the top. Not too bad. Okay. But here's where it gets really interesting. Trend catcher is still green. Now another buy signal comes in. It actually had a sell signal first, right? but anyways, this buy signal comes in, and if you were in this trade since the trend catcher turned green, and then the sell signal came, you could have got out of it, and you still would have pulled 10 to 15%. Okay, now this sell signal was invalidated by a buy signal, and the trend catcher is still green. Why wouldn't you have shorted on the sell signal? Well, it's easy. The trend catcher is still green. And so you have the buy signal that comes in right here. And now the oscillator's low. Look at it down here. Oscillator's low. Buy signal, trend catcher green. That's the setup. That's the 3 criteria. Buy signal comes in, oscillator is low, trend catcher is green. And from that point, had you taken that, that would have been a 41% trade. Okay, so this is a powerful indicator, I really believe. And now look at where we are today. In the same day, the buy signal came in and the trend catcher turned green, and the oscillator is low. So guys, this is a classic buy signal on Lex Algo. Let me check over on the comments real quick. I'm not giving up on December pump to new highs. Hey, I'm kind of in that boat too. I think December can pump. Let me get rid of this scammer. Okay, there we go. And let's see here. Let me go to Ethereum. So Ethereum, the trend catcher is not turned green, and we don't have a buy signal. However, if Bitcoin is going to lead the pack here, I can definitely see a signal coming in the very near future. But play this out on Ethereum too. Look at this one back here. The buy signal came in, trend catcher green, and the oscillator was low. Not in the sense that it's bottoming, but in the sense that it's not overextended up here, and we have a green wave on the oscillator. So yeah, that was a pretty good signal there, and the return on that would have been 30%. So here's this one back here. Buy signal, trend catcher green, oscillator not overextended, and that's coming in right here, and that would have yielded a 45% gain. So, how about this one right here? We came off of the reversal cloud. That's the thing to look at about where Ethereum is at right now as well. We have these orange X's signaling that the downtrend is weakening, and price has entered into the reversal cloud. Not only that, looks like a bit of bullish. Divergence, maybe. Let me turn my RSI back on. And yeah, so I don't know why I can't turn my RSI on and off like this, but okay, that's something I'll have to figure out later. But we're coming into the bullish reversal cloud, So that is time for a reversal. And so and the oscillator looks bullish. It's below the zero line. Oh, it's below the midpoint, and you have a green arrow, a green dot, and the wave is sort of red. However, this red momentum wave is curving to the upside with this momentum line here that's moving up. So, like the oscillator looks good. We just need the buy signal to come in, and we need the trend catcher to turn green. So that's where we are on Ethereum right now. Let's look at Cardano. Okay, Cardano looks similar to Ethereum. Price has been peeking into the green reversal cloud for some time. We have 3 orange X's coming in, signaling the weakening of a downtrend. The oscillator, momentum on the oscillator is coming up. And, again, we just need the trend catcher to turn green, and we need a buy signal. Now, if you run this back on, man, look at this one. Buy signal, momentum is low, and trend catcher turned green right back here. Okay, and then that was followed by a 243% move. So I do actually think that we're going to be getting something like one of those in the nearest future. Okay, December, January, I'm not sure, but we're gonna get another big run on Cardano. It's been beat down, and it's given everybody a generational opportunity to buy. So, guys, let's look at XRP. Let me go check up on the comments real quick. Let me delete all my drawings. Okay, XRP is actually showing a buy signal on the daily with a green trend catcher and momentum that is not overextended. So this is actually the kind of move that I think XRP is front running, and Ethereum and Cardano are going to show here a bit later. So we have this buy signal, trend catcher green. We had this buy signal back here, but the trend catcher was not green, so we don't take it seriously. Buy signal right here, trend catcher is not green. We don't take it seriously. Buy signal right here, but the trend catcher is green, so we take it seriously. We come down and look at the momentum. It has bullish momentum. That momentum is not overextended though. So on this one, would have ran 58%. Back here, yeah, so that's what I'm looking at with XRP. We have a buy signal and trend catcher is green, and the beautiful part about this is that it's a great place to enter a trade with a tight stop, because if we go below that point right there, and you can cut off the trade with you can risk 7% to gain 30%, you know, to get back to the red reversal zone, and to get back to the next major, you know, area of liquidity and volume. So yeah, I like that. I like that trade from that level. Let's see here. We don't have any requests in the chat for coins, but you know, John 316 did hop in, so let me look at Crow real quick. We'll do that for T-Square as well. CRO USDT. And there's no buy signal, no green. Let me get all my lines off of here. No buy signal, and trend catcher is red. The oscillator looks good though. I mean, it's really making a move up. So, you know, we'll have to see. I mean, it is, you know, bouncing off the top of this bullish reversal cloud, and we will have to see what happens when a buy signal comes in and the trend catcher turns green. But look at the short you had up here. You know, sell signal, trend catcher turns red, and momentum is flat over here at the top. And that would have resulted in a 50% move down. So, hey, there you go. Good stuff. And guys, we will, hey, Zerka, I think we reject at 90K Bitcoin. Well, we'll have to see. I mean, if you didn't already, if you just tuned in, then I'm actually featuring Lux Algo on the channel now. I used to use it in the past. I took a break from it because I felt that I needed to grow as an analyst and as a trader by learning traditional technical analysis with only free indicators. And so now I feel like I have some level of proficiency as an analyst and as a trader just with the bear chart, and with Lux Algo as well. So so now I'm reintroducing it into my rhythm. Now, the only thing I don't like is that this buy signal doesn't have like a plus sign next to it, which is a strong buy signal as opposed to just a buy signal. But we'll have to see what happens at the end of day. But trend catcher is green, and and we have a buy signal, and the oscillator is moving up from a bottom. So this can turn into a great move from here. It really can. Getting above $94,197 would be crucial, but this kind of signal can definitely get you there. So we'll have to see. And what feature are you using on TradingView to see buy and sell signals? This is Lux Algo. It's a paid indicator, and you know, right now on Black Friday you can get it for like $57 a month, or you know, like $200 for a year. I'm going to be working hard to get a link up in the description for you guys in the coming days. Don't wait on my part. If you are interested in an indicator, Lux Algo is a great one. It's easy. I just have 3 criteria for it. Do you have a buy or sell signal? Is the trend catcher red and green? And is the momentum oscillator, you know, low or high? Like, easy criteria right there. You can even make it even easier for yourself and say, is the momentum wave red or green? If you do that, I think you'll miss out on some trades, but hey, that's okay. So, I mean, you can even reduce it down to 2. Honestly, is the buy signal in place, and is the trend catcher green, right? Or is the sell signal in place and the trend catcher is red? The trend catcher is the red, the line that moves through the middle of the price action, and it changes color from red to green. So, yeah, I mean, it's the easiest indicator to learn how to use, and it's very powerful. Oh, too small for you to see. Let's see here. I think I see what you mean. Let's see, can I zoom without just... There you go. I think that should be a little better. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, so you have the trend catcher, the buy or sell signal, and the oscillator down here. You know, a buy signal with a green trend catcher is a very powerful tool. I'll re-back test some of this just because you came in right now. Back here, you had a strong buy signal, green trend catcher led to an 11% gain. Back here, you had a this one, you got a little bit of pump, but you know the problem was that the trend catcher had been green for some time, and you know it was flirting with this buy, sell, buy, you know. But if you had looked at it right here, like the oscillator was not overextended, but it was on its way. But you know, look, most of the time, right here you have a strong buy signal with a green trend catcher, and that would have led to another 11% move for Bitcoin. Back here, you had the buy signal come in. Let me get rid of my drawings. You had the buy signal come in right here, and you know that, but the trend catcher was red. And so in that scenario, I say wait till the trend catcher turns green. And if you want it to be confirmed, right? You could have still got in on it with a tight stop loss, and then you actually would have got more gains. But trend catcher turns green, and from that point, you have a 22% move. You know, look at it back here. Strong buy signal, trend catcher's green, and from that point, that was a 40% move. So there's really 3 very easy criteria for it. Oh, the stream is on 1080p. How do I... Let's see here. But that's, is it any better now? Let's see here. The output, let me see. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, it says that it's in 1080p HD. Not hey, what's up, Muffhead? In OBS Studio, you can confirm the output of your screen display. Yeah, I'm actually on StreamYard. Let let me block these scammers real quick. I'm actually on StreamYard, but yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into that. But you know, when I go over on YouTube, I can see it's still readable. Cool. Okay. Yeah. But that's something for me to look into. Thanks for the feedback. But yeah, I love this because it's, you know, 3 very easy criteria. Like, I'll go back to Ethereum. Like, you know, look, buy signal, trend catcher green, oscillator is not overextended, buy signal, trend catcher green. This one right here, like, led to a 47% move. Right here, you have a buy signal with a green trend catcher, and you were on your way to another 30% move right there. And hey, this just happened. Last time we panned away from Ethereum, we did not have a buy signal in. So now we have a buy signal. It's not a strong buy signal marked by the plus sign next to it, but nonetheless, it's a buy signal. So we're waiting to see if this trend catcher turns green to confirm it. So there you go, guys. I'll leave you with this as I log off. And when we come over to Bitcoin, the thing about this is that you have a normal buy signal here, not a strong buy signal, but you have a buy signal, green trend catcher. Momentum is, you know, bouncing off of a green arrow and a green dot right here. Momentum is on its way up, and you know, that could easily lead to some of our next target levels, which the most important level to break here in my mind is about $94,100. So we can get there from this buy signal, and it'll confirm in the next hour, and that can take us to 94. I mean, the trend catcher says that the trend is reversing as we speak. So, you know, we'll have to wait to see what happens. Or you go in right now with a tight stop loss. And see, on Bitcoin, this trade is beautiful because you can set a stop if you really want to minimize your risk. Well, I guess you'd move it from right here, but you can set a stop down here at 6%, and you're now risking 6% to gain 18% if we go on to break this trend and set a high at $107,000. So, you know, that's a 3-to-1 risk reward ratio right now. So there you go. Hey, good afternoon. Jesse, oh, this guy is also a scammer, so ban that guy. And guys, I'm gonna log off now, but thank you for joining another episode of the Blockchain Brew Show, and we will see you on the next one. Cheers.